Oh.
That was pretty insane. He's pretty burned. He's actually fuming right now.
That shit was literally gonna burst up in flames. There's no way. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out, dude. I could have told you that before. Like, they could have literally made a forum post and asked and, like, got the response they definitely wouldn't have wanted. But I think they're just pushing the game out now, dude. Honestly, I really do. I think they're gonna, like, finish a half-assed version of 1.0 and call it a day. No way we're getting Russia 2028, especially since Stalker fucking 2 is about to drop this December. There's no way they can make Russia 2028 in 8 months without, you know, already basically having everything down pat for the game. So that was basically supposed to be a Stalker V2, but Tarkov edition, so that's all Russia 2028 was. In fact, they haven't even mentioned Russia 2028 either. They're not planning on making another game, dude. They cashing out. Is what it is. This will be the last game BSG makes, more than likely. Just by the way they're, like, carrying their reputation and stuff. Like, I don't think Russia 2028 was ever really gonna get made, to be completely honest, once this game blew up. I do believe the game was originally gonna be... Oh! I just did that to him. Yeah, that was actually nuts though, no?
That was pretty insane. He's pretty burnt. Like, he's pissed, dude.
Oh yeah?
He's actually fuming right now.
He did not. Oh my god, somebody please get me. Did you armpit him? Must have, honestly. I didn't even notice that either. That's crazy. Had to have been an armpit, huh? Armor works. Touch their souls. Honestly, dude, it kind of touched my soul a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That first shot though was kind of nuts. I'm not even gonna lie. The boy got shut down with a killer helmet. I wonder if we can run into any more people to see what it do. Thank you though, G. Let's go. On top, way on top. Wanted to be top 50 as well. Let's go. I mean, by the way, Bill, if you even still here, I'm still gonna try that 360 shit. It's just like those kids I couldn't. Oh god, couldn't hit it on them. I forgot that you even said that earlier. That was with a 338 too, G. I don't even know if he's still here either. I'm gonna be honest. Chill, chill. I wonder if Colin's out here. Oh, come on now. Ah. Alright. Alrighty. So. Just go ahead and Tarkov content completely. Rengi said something pretty ballsy. I mean, I understand it. I mean, the thing is like, we all say shit in the heat of the moment too, you know what I mean? I doubt it'll be 100% like, you know, a done-so sort of thing, I'm gonna be honest. I think whenever a wipe happens, I mean, anyone that gets views and shit in terms of, you know, that, like, he's made guides and shit, like, there's There's no way he completely steps away unless the game actually just like dwindles in player count to the point where like the game's not even fun to play. And then in that point, everybody will follow suit. It's not gonna be just a Ringo thing. I wouldn't necessarily, you know, put all my like hopes into that, because a lot of it right now is just out of rage and stuff. But it is really fucked up what BSG's doing, so I can understand even if he's serious. Do I think this will be the end of Tarkov? Not the end of Tarkov, but I think it's the beginning of the end. I think this is only the beginning of the fuck-ups that BSG has up their sleeve, bro. Uh-oh. What the fuck? I think BSG's kind of fucked their reputation on this one. I'm not even gonna lie to you, G. Really, really do. I don't think I'll... Ah. And then exit scan? Straight up. I mean, like... I could see it. Not even really exit scamming, per se. Like, I don't really think this game's gonna be alive 5 years from now. I don't think this game's gonna have a player base 5 years from now. Like, I think this is just the beginning of the downfall of Tarkov, really. Their PR and stuff like that. Like, you can't do shit like that and not suffer the repercussions. Like, that's really scummy to do to, you know, your OG backers and shit. You don't do shit like that. You really don't. People don't forget that shit. People don't forgive that shit. It's all over money, and that's it. Like, people have kind of accepted it too, and that's the bad part. Like, a lot of people are just quitting just for the simple fact of, like, they feel like EOD wasn't appreciated enough in a lot of ways, really. Like, I understand the game came out 7 years ago, but your game's also, you know, 2 to 2.5x the fucking price of other games. Like, and the game's not complete and been out for almost 10 years on an outdated engine that we still haven't gotten a Unity update since fucking God knows how long, that they've literally pushed back 4 or 5 separate times. The game's going downhill, G. They haven't even pushed out a meaningful, like, engine update. And they've been saying that for fucking years. I've already said, like, until Unity, like, 2023 or whatever it is, this game's gonna be in shambles. And the game literally is still in shambles. We're, what, almost halfway through 2024 and still don't have that Unity update as well. Like, if we don't get the Unity update by the end of this year, I'm 100% positive this game might die. They're just not working on it the same as they used to, dude. They were saying way back in the day that the Unity update would help them optimize and all this extra shit and give them tools, and they still haven't even pushed it. Oh yeah, Gleiss. I mean, most games, especially, you know, this low of like, they started with like barely any employees and stuff, and like barely any money, and fundraised all they had. Like, it was a good run for sure. Every game dies. Like, everything dies, dude. That's what people fail to understand too. Like, literally every game will die. Everything dies, bro. It's that simple. Games are no fucking different. Oh! It died as soon as it started picking itself back up. You're not wrong. And that's the sad part, really. The game actually started to get good again, and then now they ruined their reputation. It's like, oh man, what the fuck? Like, the sad part is they revived the game to the point where, like, it was fun to play again. The inertia and, like, the global limits and all this shit, and it's still not good enough. Like, I don't think it'll ever be good enough, honestly. Like, they just fucked over their OG backers. Like, even Pastilli was on the edge about buying it, bro. Like, yeah, bro. That says a lot, really. Glory doesn't like it, and Glory never does that shit, you know what I mean? Landmark's pissed. Like, yeah, it's never been to the point where, like, such a community has turned against the developers before, especially in this one. Like, usually people are still, like, riding Tarkov's dick the entire way down, like the Titanic type shit. Best bolt actions and why? 338 probably. DVL's pretty nice because how quiet it is. 338 because of the pack-a-punch type shit. Every other sniper is basically the same. Maybe 368 AP. Just because it's cheap. Like, I don't know. It's not really a best sniper. It's just all about bullet, really. And they mainly all shoot the same fucking bullet. My favorite's like DVL, but doesn't mean it's the best or anything. Uh-oh. Hello? I didn't know you could get up there. Yeah, Insomnia. That's only because of the fact of, like, everybody and their mom can tell this shit's a money thing, and that's it. And that's what people don't really... That's why we liked BSG before, is because they weren't money hungry as fuck. They were a smaller dev team, so everyone sort of supported them a little bit more. People really didn't want to fucking turn their back on the game. Like, there's a lot of reasons, really. A lot of people had a lot more higher hopes, but I think also the rate of new players compared to, you know, new players a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, it's just dwindled down to the point where, like, most of these players playing nowadays aren't new. Like, they're new, but, like, not like that. Like, not first wipe type shit anymore. I'd say the overwhelming majority of people that are playing Tarkov already play Tarkov. Don't think there's really that many more people to start playing. That's why they're trying to, like, cash grab out of the people that are still remaining, or that didn't get to buy EOD, and now they have to spend, you know, $250 instead of $150. Yeah, Scab. Like, everybody and their mom's heard about this game at this point, really. No problem, though. Like, you're still not gonna get people, like, that are brand new again. The game's been around too long. 7 years is a long time, dude. And the thing is like, DayZ, Bohemia Interactive Studio or whatever, like, released DayZ over 10 years ago, like 11 years ago or something like that. And that game's still doing solid, so I think BSG just ran out of ideas. And they don't know how to implement them as smooth as really any other mechanics. They've never been able to implement anything smooth in this game. Was those two people the only two people in my raid? I guess those two people were probably the only ones. That fucking sucks. Just gonna be honest, that really does. I hate that crazy ass shot on just one of the only people in the raid. It don't surprise me. Surprised people are streaming it though. I mean, BSG could do something about it, but I don't think they will, because imagine the heat they'd catch. Well, I thought that was the entire reason of, like, the Unity update and shit, honestly. What? Uh-oh. Ah! So, Rip Tarkov? It's not Rip Tarkov today, but it's Rip Tarkov in probably the next 2 or 3 years, easy. I think they're gonna push out a half-assed game, and that's really gonna be the end of the game. I don't think BSG really has a drive, nor the want or need to finish the game anymore. They already have plenty of money from the game. They ruined their reputation with the last little bullshit they pulled, so who knows how it's gonna play out. It might play out long run, but I don't see this game alive in another 2 or 3 years. I think this game's gonna be so low on player pop that no one's really gonna be playing it like they are nowadays. There's no way in hell that is, dude. Like, there's no way a company fucks up this fucking bad and literally people don't remember it forever. It doesn't matter what game you play, really. Like, any game right now is known about this one making its bad decision so far. Like, when Russ comments about it, that says a lot. Like, really. Like, yeah. The fact that, like, an actual, you know, developer, I guess. I'm pretty sure this is a dev. Dude, I wonder how this game, like, dude, if they would have never changed the recoil, I'd probably play it right now. Don't be honest. That first hit on that kid was kind of cracked, though, no? Yep, dev. Yeah, I thought so.